magical unicorns. Well, blessed Mabon to you, or autumn equinox, if you are celebrating. I hope your weekend has been going good. Mine was a bit disastrous. Everything that could go wrong went wrong. Like, I had to buy a new treadmill because my treadmill broke down, which is fine. I'd been, saving up for it. So I finally went and bought it. And the very same afternoon, my washing machine died. And I thought, poo. And, Super Hubby tried to fix it. Couldn't be fixed because it's a sealed unit, of course. But we've had it for a long time. We've had it for 15 years, I'd say. So we went today to buy another washing machine. But that's not the end of it. Then my hot water service decided to start leaking. So we pulled it apart and we saw that it had corroded down the side, and there's a nice cascade of water flowing. So now we have to buy another hot water service. It doesn't rain, but it pours, doesn't it? But anyway, can't complain. Life is good. And I hope you are having a wonderful weekend and you haven't spent as much money as I have. Now I'm coming to you in the garden. Sans makeup, I'm so sorry about that, but sometimes a witch just can't be asked doing that sort of thing. So here we are, we're in the garden. It's a lovely sunny day. I'm going to show you all the things I did for Mabon. One thing I think was just make a wreath. I was going to do so much more. I was going to do Mabon incense. I was going to do some Four Thieves vinegar and show you how to do that. I just never got round to it with all the things that went wrong this weekend. But I did do the wreath. So I'll put pictures up of that and I'll explain what I did. And I also made some white willow bark tablets for my husband because he loves them. He's got an injury that stems back from 1993 when he had a workplace injury and they didn't correct his spine properly at all. In fact, they just sent him back to work saying there's so much pain you can deal with, just get on with it. So he's been taking painkillers for all that time and they haven't really done his kidneys much good. But with white willow bark it just settles the pain down a bit so he can manage it. So I make him some white willow bark every now and again in the capsules and I'll show you how to do that. So not much to report actually, so such a lovely day. I've got to go and do some watering. My magical plants just are crying out. Can you hear them? Yeah, there they are. Have a blessed day and an even better week. Catch you next time. So I like to make our white willow bark tablets, or capsules actually. I use this white willow bark powder, which I get from a herbal shop. And then I usually put it in a contraption to get 100 tablets. But unfortunately I only have 20 capsules left, not tablets, capsules. And so I'm filling them by hand with a stick. I'm just poking them into the bottom part of the capsule just to make sure it's fully packed. I'm trying to show you here how I do it. I just keep putting more in and packing it down until that bottom bit is completely full and packed solid. Takes a bit of time to do it by hand. I must admit I do prefer doing it in the contraption that I've got to make the capsules. It is a lot easier. But here we go. Then I get the top part of the capsule and squish it on as best I can. Sometimes they're hard to get on. And there we have it. A little capsule done. And then I do that for the whole, I think I made about 27 of these all up. So it took quite a while to get all the powder into the bases of them and pack them all down. But it's well worth it in the end. My husband prefers these to normal painkillers because they're not as harsh on his kidneys and liver. And whilst they don't take chronic pain away, but they do dull it down somewhat so that you can manage your day better. My husband Paul and I are both people who have chronic pain every day. Normal painkillers don't work for me. I can't take Panadol, ibuprofen, codeine, anything like that. They just do not work for me. But these dull it down a bit, so I'm able to function, basically. There we go, another one made. So it's as simple as that, really. So, as I show here, you can't really see it because it's not focusing, but it's packed solid. And on goes the bottom bit. So there, another one done. My lid there is getting full. See? Then I put my intention into it for healing. So I can ask the herb to heal us from our pain. And there you have it. White willow bark. I store it in a jar. I usually store it in my pantry because it's darker in the pantry. I don't have a dark jar to store it in, otherwise I'd just store it on the side counter, but there we go. And my trusty stick for prodding. It's just basically a ice cream stick, but one of those long ones. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Blessings to you all. See ya.